my name is Ron Laney, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be doing my makeup for the first time, and I'm also going to be doing a Q&A. So, I have my laptop right here to the right of me. I have 10 questions. I have 5 questions from people I know, and 5 questions from people I don't know. You know, to give things a little shake. Okay? And today I'm only going to be doing my foundation, my concealer, add a little blush, and add a little, highlight, So guys, guys, before we get into this video, please, 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 I'm letting you guys know now, I am not a makeup tutorial artist. I'm not anything that you see. I'm not Jeffree Star. I'm not Shane. I'm not none of those people. I'm just a regular boy that's doing his makeup for the first time and answering questions. So please, guys, in the comments, don't say, "Oh, you ugly little boy, you messed up my makeup. Oh my gosh, you sold me this and it was wrong." No. So, yeah, let's get into this video. So first, we always start off with foundation. So the foundation that I chose to use is Rihanna Fenty. I all know Miss Queen Riri. Rihanna Fenty. I have gotten 420. Now, guys, you can get this from Sephora. You can get this from Amazon. You can get this from MAC. You get this from a whole bunch of different places. But me, I got this from Sephora. So, it's brand new. Let's take it out. Okay. So how she look? Ooh. Okay. So, I always like to smell things, guys. I don't know why. I think it's just so good when you smell things. So, it smells like chocolate, like me, like it. So, guys, while I apply this foundation, the first question is from Sarah, and she asks, "What is your favorite thing to do now that we are on quarantine?" And I'm going to answer that while I put on my foundation. So first, you take on, I guess, I always see the people say, the makeup people, whoever, they always say use a beauty blender. So I have this. I always see them go like this. I always see them take this and they sprint it on their hand just a little. I'm not too sure how much is too much. I'm just going to put like a dab, guys. You see, like a little dab. If you guys see me looking the other way, it's because I have a mirror directly right next to you guys. So it's like I can see what's going on while I talk to you guys. Okay, let's get into it. So, literally, I think my favorite thing to do is to watch TV. Other than that, I don't really think I have a favorite thing to do. Most of the time, I just sleep. Ooh, I think that's too much. Most of the time, I just sleep all day. I don't really think, it's like, I don't really have a favorite thing to do. I think I sleep all day, literally all day. And then when I sleep, it's like I get up and half of the day is gone. So, it's like, and then that process just continues throughout the entire day. Yes, guys. So you see I'm applying the foundation. See, so you want to know also, I also seen a lot of people apply foundation differently. Some people put spots on their face and they blend it out. Some people put it on their hand because it's too much. See, I see a lot more people put it on their hand, so I always put it on my hand first. So, I mean, it looks like it's taking a little long, so I'm going to just keep doing it, So, with that being said, the next question, guys, is, when was the first time that you realized that you were gay? And this is from my friend Ashley. Literally, I always hear people tell stories about how they knew when they were a kid. To be honest, I didn't even care about sexuality when I was a kid. I didn't care about none of that. I was a spoiled kid, guys. My mother always used to spoil me. We used to always have I used to have the latest games. I used to have the latest this, the latest that. Literally, I never cared. So it's like, for me, it was just always like, all right, they're there. Like, it was never. When I got to high school, ooh, child, when I got to high school, that is when I guess things started, because everybody gets older. We get into that phase. We like, oh, God, I want a relationship. So for me, I feel as though when I got to high school, it kind of changed because I went to a high school that had 5 different schools inside of it at one time. So literally, it was like a fat kid at the candy store. It was like, oh my gosh, what flavor do I want? Oh my God, like, so I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, oh. But yeah, literally, since I was a kid, I never really cared about sexuality until I got to high school. And I feel like even in high school, I really didn't care. But I first realized I was gay in high school when my freshman year. And that's when, yeah, pretty much, I know, from there. Okay, guys, so the next question is from James208, and he asks, what is your favorite thing to do while you are home alone? Woo! No, guy. Um, Literally, my favorite thing to do while I'm home is, I would have to say, my favorite thing to do while I'm home. Oh, sleep again. Just like what Sarah asked, sleep again. I think my favorite thing to do is to just sleep. Like, I really don't, I really don't, I'm not an active person, like, especially if I'm at work or if I'm just, like, now we're in quarantine now, guys. I'm really not an active person at all. Like, I really just, if you let me stay home and sleep all day, I will sleep all day. Like, I really do not care to get up. And those people that get up and they got a job or they got to go to the gym, they got to do this, they got to do that. That is not me. You could leave me in the house, in the bed, and you'll come back 6 hours later, and guess where you'll find me? In the bed. I am not an active person. Yeah. I'm not an active person. The next question is from William308. His question is, how do you feel about the climate in the country right now? I feel like right now in this country, in the United States of America, I feel like I'll tell you one thing, it's really a crazy time to be, you know, African American, or it's really a crazy time just to be an immigrant, just to be anybody that's other than a white person. And just for the simple fact, because we just seen recently, and like the last couple of weeks, we seen like 4 like black guys, multiple black people get killed for no reason by the cops. So just for me, it's like, me being a young black man growing up in New York City and Brooklyn, it's just like, it's kind of scary because you look at it on TV and you think like, wow, that's so far. But then you think like, that can happen to me as well. So I just feel like where this country went wrong was when in 2016, we allowed Donald Trump to get into the White House. So I'm going to just keep it short, y'all. I feel like 2020 is here. We have another opportunity to do what's right, what wasn't done in 2016. You guys know, register to vote. If you don't want to go out, because I know it's coronavirus, you don't have to go out. You can do mail-in voting. I just recently, me and my mom and my dad, we recently just got mail-in voting. So if you want to do that, you can do that. You don't have to go out if you don't feel safe. Especially, they're talking about a second wave is coming. So, guys, yeah, you don't have to go out. But yes, let's make it right this time, guys. Okay, so literally the next question says, what was the first heartbreak you ever had? To be honest, guys, my first heartbreak, see, my stories are weird. My first heartbreak was with somebody I wasn't even with. My first heartbreak was with somebody that I used to know when I was in high school. I I had let's say I had relationships in the past. So the thing with my relationships in the past was they were never official. You ever just date somebody and you just like, we're together but we're not. That's how all my relationships were. Like I've never kissed anybody before. I've never had any, you know, things done before. So when I went to high school, I literally came out in ninth grade. Well, a lot of people knew in ninth grade. So for me, I just always was like, it was still fresh for me. So my first heartbreak was with a boy from my high school. I won't say the name because but a boy from my high school. We always, I felt like it was more to what the relationship was, but I would never know because now we don't talk anymore. So it's like, but it broke my heart because when we left high school, we got into a little altercation on social media, and everybody knows social media is the worst place to handle your issues and your drama. And yeah, literally, I got blocked and we never spoke again. But it's a life lesson. But yeah, that was my first heartbreak. My first heartbreak wasn't even with somebody I was going out with. That's the crazy part. So yeah. Hold on, guys. Do you see? I don't know if you guys can see, but I feel like I put enough foundation on. I'm gonna get a little bit more underneath the eye area. I don't wanna, cause I know they said when you applying your foundation, it's to dab it. You do not, don't rub it in, because they said that when you rub it in, it kind of damages the skin sometimes. So I'm gonna get a little bit in the corner. I just want to finish up this little bit of foundation that I have, guys, and then go move on. Get a little bit around the nose, cause yeah. Okay. So that's my foundation. So now that we're done with the foundation, the next thing that we are going to do is we are going to do concealer. So this is the scary part because I've never done concealer before, and I seen when they do the concealer, you have to do it underneath your eye. You have to make a triangle, and I'm so scared because literally it's like right underneath your eye, like so. Literally, they also said that when you were doing your concealer, guys, the concealer that I have is Pro Concealer. It's by LA Girl. If you want this concealer, I'll put the link down below. You can always go on Amazon. I got this off Amazon. You can go on Sephora. Like I said, you can go anywhere and get this. But I got this off of Amazon. This was maybe like $4. So if you want, not too expensive concealer, because not everybody's Jeffree Star. Not everybody is, James Charles. So we can't afford, Louis Vuitton makeup. So, you guys, get this off of Amazon. So let's get into the concealer. Let's see, guys. Okay, so with this, I want to take my time and make sure that I actually do this right. I'm going to take the mirror that I'm looking into, and I'm just going to show you guys how I learned how to do it. And while I do that, I'm going to answer one more question. The next question is from Alex. Oh, another Alex. Oh. And he asks, do you wear your sexuality on your sleeve? And if not, do you think it's hurtful when other people do it? That's a good question. I don't wear my sexuality on my sleeve. Like, a lot of people, when they meet me, they kind of be like, yeah, Delaney, I knew. Like, 99% of my friends meet me, they be like, yeah, I knew from the way you talk. So it's kind of like, I don't wear it on my sleeve, but I don't feel like it's nothing wrong if you wear it on your sleeve. I feel like, be proud of who you are. I feel like nobody can live your best life better than you. So I feel like just be proud of who you are, guys? Like, So like guys, I want to like get really concentrated into this. You always gotta make a triangle, they say. When you do it underneath your eyes. Don't get it in your eye, just do it by your eyes. You wanna do like a triangle like so, okay? This is my right eye, do a triangle like so. So now, let's go into the left. Okay? The same goes for this side of your face. Okay. You want to make sure you don't put too much. Look at me, sounding like a makeup tutorial. Remember, guys, I'm not though. Okay, so you want to put some in. You want to get underneath your eye, get underneath the eyelid. Okay, guys? Underneath the eye, underneath the eye. You want to have, they always tell you guys, you have like a triangle shape. You know, make like a triangle shape. Have like that underlying triangle shape underneath your eyes, okay? And so, the only thing with the concealer is, depending on your concealer, you have to know your concealer. So you have to know like if it's dryable, does it take a few seconds to dry? Because if it takes a few seconds to dry, you could just blend it in with your foundation. Or you have to know if it's the type of concealer where it's very, how can I say, liquidy and it has to take a few minutes to dry. So I'm not too sure. I feel like this is very much liquidy. So I'm going to give it like a minute or two to dry, guys. And in the meantime, I'm going to answer one more question. We got 4 more to go, y'all. Okay. So this one is from BB. BB asks me, she asks, do you have any friendships that you missed in the past? And if so, how did that a friendship affect you? I would say that I have very I always feel like people are, you know, people come into your life as lessons. I always feel like, you know, like everything happens for a reason, and I also feel like, you know, like everything happens for a reason. I do have times where I miss certain friendships, like somebody, like they're like I'll see somebody on social media, they'll throw their friends apart, and I'll be like, oh my god, I wish when my friend used to do that, that my friend was able to do me this, you know. So it was just like yes and no. Sometimes I miss certain friendships, but then most of the time I just get a snapback to reality. Like, yeah, that's the reason why we're not friends anymore. So, yes and no. I do miss old friendships sometimes, but then it's like, not really. Okay. So, this one just says VW, but VW asks, what is your favorite color and why do you think that is? Well, as you can tell, as you guys can tell from my beauty blender, my favorite color is orange because I don't know. I just, I think as a kid, I always loved orange. Like, I always felt like I love oranges. I love orange flavored soda. I love orange anything. So for me, it was just like orange, orange, orange. It was like, oh my gosh, orange, 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 orange. So it's like, it was just like, it was so, you know, that was just me though. So, now guys, now I feel like my concealer is drying up a little. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the same beauty blender that I use my foundation on, and I'm just going to blend it in. Let's go. See, this is a little lighter than what I imagined. I'm not too sure if this is... I feel like I put too much. Literally, guys, I think I put too much. I don't know. I don't know. I feel like I put too much. Let's see. Let's see, though. Let's blend it out. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's continue to blend. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Um, I always To me, I see makeup as fun. I see makeup as um makeup to me is supposed to be fun. Makeup is not supposed to be something that's a competition. Makeup is not supposed to be something that is like, oh my gosh, I did it first, you did it next. I feel like makeup is like an art. It's like an artist. So I feel like most people that you see do makeup, I feel like they're good at art. Like James Charles and Jeffree Star, like with Jeffree Cosmetics. If you know their guy, if you know those guys, go check them out. I feel like if you were to give them a paintbrush and something to paint with, they'll paint very well. I feel like makeup is like an art, and I feel like people who know how to do makeup are artists. Literally, they're artists. I feel like literally is no reason why you are a makeup artist and you don't know how to paint and draw. Literally, that's all makeup really is to me. Is an art. Like, I don't really feel like it's really much of a difference in it, because it's like, a lot of people who do makeup, also sometimes if you see people who are really good at makeup, they'll do like, they'll do like skin falling off, they'll do like animals, they'll do a whole lot of things. So for me, it's just like, I'm like, ooh, if you can do makeup, you should be able to be an artist. Ooh, you talented. So guys, with the concealer, I feel as though I put a little too much. I feel like I put a little too much, but we're gonna see how it fades out, my concealer. Just to see how it goes. Just to blend this out a little more. I don't want to get this in my eyes, guys. That's why I'm closing my eyes. Because if this gets in my eyes, guys, you're going to see me go from real quiet to Mariah Carey when she hit a high note. Okay? Because I'm going to be so scared this is going to get in my eye. Okay? I just want to blend it out just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. And close my eye. Get a little of the top of my eyelash. Get a little of the top of my eyes. Underneath. Get a little underneath. And yeah, there we go. Oh my gosh, you guys, I got so much concealer underneath my eye. I don't know if this is good or if it's a little bad. I'm a little scary. So we're going to use the tip of my beauty blender. And we're just going to blend out the little pieces that's left. I don't want it to get too close in the eye, guys. Okay. Okay, guys. And make sure we get some in the corners of the head. Get some there. Make sure we get the nose. I got a big nose, y'all, so this gonna take a little bit of foundation. Concealer. Okay, we're gonna get underneath the right eye a little bit. More. Okay. 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 Ooh, y'all, I look like a totally different person. Okay. So. Sorry, guys. I'm like a perfectionist with anything I do. I know that it's taking me a minute, but I'm just like a perfectionist with anything I do. Like, whenever it comes to how I look and how I present myself to certain things, I am a perfectionist. When I tell you I will not move from the mirror until I see fit, I will not move. Like, so when it comes to like even when it comes to modeling, because I model on the side, if my model pictures do not come out right, nobody's going home. Nobody's going home. So we will stay there all night if we have to until those pictures come out right. Okay? Because, you know, people see you before they hear you. Okay? Keep that in mind, y'all. People see you like y'all seeing me before y'all hear me. Okay? Okay. 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 So now guys, I've applied my foundation. I've applied my concealer. So now I feel like the only thing that's left is bronze and highlighter kit. Okay, looks like this. I also got this off of Amazon. Literally, guys, all of my makeup stuff that I use today, I have mostly all of it came from Amazon. I got my brushes from Amazon. You can go on Amazon. I'll put the links down for everything. I'll put the brushes from... The brushes on the side right now, but the brushes are from Amazon. I got my Maybelline New York bronzer and highlighter kit from Amazon. My beauty blenders. The only things that I didn't get from Amazon is my foundation and my foundation and a brush. Yeah. So now this part I really am kind of like about, because I know they say when you apply foundation, excuse me guys, oh, I'm still stuck on foundation. I must really love me some foundation, Rihanna. Okay, so when you apply bronzer or highlighter, you apply just a little bit. So today I'm going to be using the brush. This brush is called Pro Flawless Airbrush, number 56. So they say when you take it, you dub just a little bit, guys. Just a little bit. You don't want it to make it look too crazy. You dab just a little bit. And they always say you smile a little and you get your little cheeks. You don't want to apply too much and put too much. You got to also dab the brush a little, because this stuff, yeah, you got to dab the brush, guys, because I guess they said that it takes a lot. So, you know, we dab the brush. You smile, and you take a little. You don't put too much. You put like a little. So this one, guys, I feel like is a little. Do you guys see that gleam? So this one I feel like is a little light on my skin for some reason. I don't know if I should just blend that out or if I should use a different one. Let's use a different one because that looks a little out of place. So we're gonna take a different brush, and we're gonna take this brush. This is one of the brushes that I got from Amazon, and we're going to try. We're gonna try this one. This one looks more of like my skin tone, and we're going to. Don't put too much, guys, on it. You know, put a little bronzer on it. Remember, don't put too much on your brush. Let's dive in. Okay, and same for the other side as well. Okay. So guys, literally, I have one problem with my face right now. It's this little streak that I put here by accident. So I think that is because this is a bronze and highlighter kit. So I feel like that's a bronze that I put on my face. I'm not too sure the difference between the two, but I feel like this is a bronze that I put on my face. So what we did to one side, we must do to the next. So I feel like to blend this in, I would just take my finger a little bit and just rub it in a little, just a little. So it doesn't just, you know, mix up the... Dab that in a little, just a little bit. Okay. So it gives it like that shine to the cheek. You know, guys? The shine to the cheek. Okay? And let's do the same to the left side. Okay? So I'm going to use just a little bit off of the first time when I used it on this brush. And we're just going to take a little gentle streak. And we're going to just apply it gently. I don't want a big streak like I did before by accident. And we're just going to apply it to the left side of my cheek. Just to see how it comes out. Okay. Guys, there's a lot more on this side than it is on this side. And I think it's only because when I first put it on, I put a lot on the brush. So a lot came out in the brush. So I just try to blend that in. But yeah. Yeah. That's how we got it. So I have officially applied. I have used foundation today. I have used concealer. And I have put on a little bit of bronze and highlighter. That part was a little iffy, but today was fun, guys. Next time you see me, I'll be doing an Eat It and Wear It challenge with somebody. We're going to be doing a collaboration. So with that in mind, guys, stay safe. It was so good to see you guys. It's been so long since I've been on YouTube. Oh my God, it's been so long. Oh, but how did I do? I mean, for my first time doing makeup, I mean, it looks pretty good. Looks pretty good. Okay? I am Rara Laney, and I approve this message. Have a good night, y'all.